So real quick, here's our office as we've just moved in. These are all books, more books, probably some more books, and definitely more books over here. Yeah. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I do videos about helping moms to find freedom from clutter and confidence in your home and God-given calling. So today I actually have some footage from my big office declutter that started when we first moved into this house. So some of this footage is from a year ago of moving in, and I'm going to show you our transformation of this space from a really dark, dated room to the beautiful, bright, light space that it is now. So this is going to be a two-parter. So today I'm going to take you through my first go at massively decluttering our books and papers. And then in part two, I am going to have my friend Breanna come in, and she's going to help me actually style the shelves and make them look awesome. So you won't want to miss part two for sure. Since at this time most of us are kind of stuck at home, I thought you might really enjoy taking a look at this cleaning and decluttering motivation, because what better time to tackle decluttering your house than when you are stuck inside it. Make the best use of your time and make your home a place that you love to be. I hope that this is inspiring and motivational for you as you watch how we made over this space. We'll roll the tape. So our first job was painting the built-ins, and we wanted to do this before we moved in so our shelves had some time to cure before we unpacked all of our books onto them. Just real quick, right before we get to this makeover, I wanted to share with you a free 3-day training and decluttering challenge that I'm doing on Instagram. It'll be March 31st through April 2nd, and we're going to clean out our closets together on day 1, and we're going to hone in on your personal style and also talk about embracing our true identity in Christ. This challenge is totally free, and you can just go to the link that I'll put in the description down below to register for it and to download your free worksheets. So hope to see you there. So as you can see, unlike the traditional KonMari method where you're supposed to take all your books out and pile them on the floor, I'm going through each box as I unpack it, and honestly, this could be why I ended up doing a second purge, which you'll see in part 2, because I really think there is something to be said for seeing all of your books together. Another tip when decluttering books is to not start reading them as you're going through, which can be a challenge. Just go through each book, keep the ones that would belong in your Hall of Fame of books, and be willing to let go of the rest. I found that I tended to keep a lot of books that I was going to read someday, but if we're really being honest, someday means never. And once I was able to let go of those books, and it was so nice. I highly recommend, if you have a really big stack of books that you're hoping to get to someday, just do yourself a favor and get rid of all except maybe just a couple books that you really truly do want to read now, and let the rest go. So much better. Do you like that pillow? Aw, are you sleepy? Another thing I found that I hung on to were notes from like college classes or even some high school classes and sermon notes or other papers like that. And after all of these years, I realized if I haven't learned this stuff by now, I'm not going to. So I gotta just trust that I really don't need these anymore, and I've absorbed the knowledge I need to, and I can go ahead and get rid of everything else. One tip when you're organizing your bookshelves is whenever possible to remove these dust jackets, because sometimes they cover up really pretty book colors. So as you can see, we still do own a lot of books. Brian and I are both book lovers, and Marie Kondo even would agree that there is no perfect number of books that you should keep. It really depends on you and which books really speak to you and spark joy. Those are the ones that you should keep and really treasure. And it's really amazing once you do declutter your bookshelves. It brings so much more joy to look at your shelf and see those books that you do truly love. So in my last Clean With Me After Christmas video, you saw my office looking like this. Yeah, it's a little scary. It just kind of became the dumping ground for everything after we got home from Iowa, and we had so much more stuff we brought home than we left with, and we just needed to go through it and figure out what stuff to keep and what stuff to get rid of and do some reorganizing. So I started that when I was doing my after Christmas cleaning and finally got that finished. The next big upgrade we did in our office was replacing those doors on the lower cabinets and switching out the hardware. And it was a simple thing, but it ended up taking us a long time to do because we needed some special hinges. But once we finally got that done, then I was ready to bring in my friend Breanna to help me style the shelves. Because sometimes you really just need a second opinion and some fresh eyes to look at a space. From Clutter to Clarity is launching on April 3rd, and you can sign up at the link that I'll put in the description down below to save your seat for that. It will be 30 days of decluttering your space, your schedule, and your soul. So more information on that in the link in the description. So I hope you enjoyed watching this decluttering and makeover video, and I cannot wait to show you part 2 where we get it to its final state. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up down below. I'd love to know what's on your list to declutter. Are you doing any decluttering during this home quarantine? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you, and be sure to subscribe for more decluttering, cleaning, and similar videos which are coming up. But thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.